Hello everyone, this is Animation 4. Welcome back to some more TechnodeFirmaCraft. I wasn't planning on recording right now, obviously because I'm in a hole, but I found something pretty interesting. I found some strontium, which I haven't found any of yet. And like the description says, this is blaze powder. So anything that requires blaze powder, we can use for the strontium. And I remember there was something somewhere that required it that was pretty interesting. Tesla type does. Yeah, so there's occasional things. It's a very, very rare material. But I found some while mining for coal. So that's good. I got at least something. I think I'm too deep now. That's still very large. Coal. By the way, it's the 15th of September, so you know what happened 4 days ago when I forgot to record. Little cow births! So all of the cows gave birth 4 days ago. There should be another baby. Yeah, there it is. There's a male. There's a male. 3 boys. Wonderful. That's so helpful. So, finished off that bit of coal mining. Got 2.5 stacks of coal, which is enough for 2 diamonds. Yeah, I just want to make sure I did my math right. So each diamond is 8 coal blocks. So if we do this, 15 and 16, there's 2 diamonds right here. So I did a little testing in a creative world to find the best way to use all this. So 1 diamond can become 1 compressed diamond in an enrichment chamber. A compressed diamond makes 80 units of diamond, so this stuff over here, which is used to make reinforced alloys, reinforced obsidian dust, or refined obsidian dust. Those 2 things. That's what it's used to make. So these are used to make a lot more things off of that. So if we compress it, we get 80, and each of these only takes 10. So with 1 diamond, we can perform 8 of these operations. You can make 8 reinforced alloys, 8 refined obsidian dust, or some combination of each. The reinforced alloys can then go on to make atomic alloys, or the elite control circuit. The atomic alloys can then go on to make the ultimate control circuit. The top of an elite control circuit, that's 4 reinforced alloys for that, so that's half a diamond into this. But this ultimate control circuit can make some pretty cool stuff, like the refrigerated chest, which I'm definitely going to be going for. Yeah, and then, so obsidian. The refined obsidian dust can be compressed, does the same thing, it makes 80. And that gets put in to make the atomic alloy. Yes. However, the thing is, I only have 1 metallurgic infuser because these things are expensive. How expensive was this? I kind of forget. Oh, it wasn't that bad. I remember it being worse. I thought it was a lot of red steel, but it's still a lot of iron. That's a stack of iron at least. So I want to use up all my diamonds in the enrichment chamber before I start using obsidian. Otherwise, I'll lose some. So the plan. What do I want to do with these first 2 diamonds? Well, I'm only going to throw 1 of them in to get 80 units. I'm going to make an ultimate control circuit to make the refrigerated chest, the electric refrigerated chest. Then I'm going to try to go towards the electrolytic separator, which takes just 2 reinforced alloys, which is going to leave me with 2 pieces of diamond left over, which one of them has to go towards obsidian. One of them has to go towards a piece of obsidian to make a refined obsidian dust. That way we can actually make the next circuits. I might do that for both of them. Just have 2 pieces of obsidian. And then we'll have the other diamond left over. So there's my first 8 crafts with the diamonds. So right now, I'm just going to drain this because it's going to go away anyway. There's not a lot of pressure. Right now, I want to actually make another air compressor using the last tiny bit of... I haven't really cleaned up my inventory from the mining trip, so it's a bit scattered right now. I'll make another air compressor. That way these coal blocks don't despawn. I'm not sure if they can despawn in there, but I'd rather have this go quickly to ensure that they don't. I'm being so frantic. I don't know why. Here of that. And yeah, stuff's over here. And then I just throw in some planks. It'll compress it down. Be all good. This. And hopefully we get some diamonds out of this. Hopefully we should get some diamonds out of this. Drop this. Right here. 3 air compressors. And I'll go get some. Actually, yeah, this is probably enough. If I just spread it out evenly, I can go get some while it's going. Let's throw these blocks of coal in here. Boop. Also, just so you know, there's a chance that if you let this go for too long, it'll build up too much pressure and explode. That's what this 5 is. And assuming it got this recipe, I have to get up to 4. So I really got to watch this thing closely. Bye. It's 3.6. 3.7. Almost there. Almost out of these planks too. 3.8. Come on. Yeah, it's enough to get there. Just going really slow. 3.9. Just watch. Just watch the magic. Diamonds! There you go. There's the achievement. We got some diamonds. Nice. So, still have the same plan that I said. Just going to execute it out. So to get these into compressed diamonds in enrichment chamber. I'll just throw in one. Make sure this thing's all good and clear. Oh, I need to actually, before I do, I should actually make the alloys that I need before I throw in the diamond and then have to take it out. Yeah, I'm gonna make the alloys first. So now I am still not quite ready to drop this diamond into the pot. There is something else that I need. That's actually going to not be recording right now if I'm rendering. Never mind. Delete this clip. So I got some enriched alloys here. And again, before I put the diamonds in, because we are still not ready, I need some obsidian. That's the next task. So obsidian is water and lava. I'm not sure if it forms or if you have to craft it this way, or like if you dump water on lava, if that causes it, but we are going to find out. So I scouted out the map, aka turned it to night mode and looked around, found we have some lava just south of us. So if you head directly south, let me mark this point. This is here be lava. We have our destination. Now, I only have 1 blue steel bucket. Actually, do I even have a blue steel bucket? I might not. I think I actually use that to make the ultimate bucket. So I don't have a blue steel bucket. I have an ultimate bucket, though. However, I don't know if... So when you use an ultimate bucket on lava, you actually get what's called hot engine lubricant. Because that is the renamed Minecraft lava, just like water is deionized water. TerraFirmaCraft has fresh water, salty and salt water, and it has lava, TerraFirmaCraft lava, as opposed to vanilla hot engine lubricant, if that makes any sense. So I'm not sure if moving it this way will count, or if that will even let me get obsidian at all. But I'm hopeful. I'm going to be hopeful. So I have my red steel bucket, I have an ultimate bucket, and if we do manage to get some obsidian or some lava there, I will be crafting a open blocks tank out of the obsidian, and using that tank to transport it back, because that keeps its contents when you break it. It's a great way to transport large amounts of not water fluids. So I got a little bit of a trek. It's not incredibly far, it's just a couple minutes that way. 800 blocks, it's a little far. So let's see when I get there. We have arrived Oh, there's even some hot water springs. Ooh, can I actually take this? I'm not sure. So here's the lava, and of course with lava you have a lot of sulfur. With this you could pick it up. Mine it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, some sulfur powder, pretty sure. No, I got it. And it respawns around here, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, look at all of it. So, first test, the first experiment is when water collides with lava, do you get obsidian? A lava source block, of course. You do. Okay. Second test, and I guess this one's quite just as important. Can a red steel pickaxe pick up obsidian? It can. Perfect. So that is the plan. Getting some obsidian here. Oh, jeez. I was not expecting that. 4 obsidian will get me a tank. And I'm going to fill that tank with lava. Get a little bit more obsidian just so I have it. And I shall be on my way. Yeah, so it does turn into hot engine lubricant, like I said. Yeah, I actually want to see. I mean, let me test this. Does hot engine lubricant turn into obsidian? That's not right. It's right here. It does. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So even if we just take this, we still get obsidian in the end. Cool, cool. Oh, so on that little adventure, I happened to come across a deer bladder. Totally was just lying around, didn't got a deer or anything, don't worry. So with this, if I have some treated sticks somewhere, it looks like I don't even have any treated planks. Dang. In here. Oh yeah, I do. With this, I can make a little something that should prove very useful, because for the whole time I've been playing this, I basically have been drinking from ceramic jugs that have been consistently breaking. So instead, I'm going to make a leather water sack. So I need 2 water sack leathers. So, not remember how it went. What was it? Okay. Cool. And another one. I don't think you get these back if you mess up, so I had to make sure I didn't. And you also need some wool yarn, which is just the wool itself. So I gotta go shear some sheep real quick. Where are my shears? Let's go get some fresh wool. Now come here. I just want some wool. Snip, snip. And I shall save you from the zombies, so I protect my animals. Alright, this needs a quick spin on the spindle handle. Spindle thing. This thing. The spindle, yeah. And it should be good to go. You get 16? Never mind. So I just needed 1. So 2 water sack leathers, and the hemp rope coil. And there is the leather water sack. Cool. Nice and full. It does take a while to drink from, apparently. But it can fill up your entire thing relatively easily, and it won't break. So that's good. That's good news. Throw that in there. Cool. On to business. I think it's time. It's time to put in the compressed diamond. Yeah, I got 4 obsidian dust here. Each of these would become a refined obsidian dust using 10 diamond, and the refined obsidian dust and compressed obsidian, and that's used to make atomic powder. So I really only need 1 obsidian dust, but I'm gonna make a few. 80. Okay, so I did need 6 of these. Yeah, I mathed this right. So this should each take 10. And we should get 6 advanced reinforced alloy. Reinforced, yeah. Should get 6 of these, and then 2 refined obsidian dust. And refined obsidian dust goes back in to turn 2 of these into atomic alloys. Refined obsidian dust back into the enrichment chamber to make compressed obsidian. That way we get more out of it when you put it back in here. And the compressed obsidian is going to be used to make 2 atomic alloys with 6 obsidian left over, which I think I'm just going to let chill in here for a little bit. That's why I made all these first. So it looks like I'm going to have to dump this obsidian because I missed a little bit. One thing, just one thing. An osmium in with some redstone becomes a basic control circuit. And with that, we use all these to get the ultimate control circuit, which is then used to craft the refrigerated chest. Yeah. So, tier 1, there's tier 2, there's tier 3, and there's tier 4. Pretty purple. Noodles, how'd you get off that rope? What are you doing in here? This is dangerous. There's lava and stuff. Weird. Noodles is following me. Here, have some pork. Maybe bone. Want a bone? Do you not want a bone? I don't know. I don't know what you want. You're following me. You're following me, Noodles. Ready for this? Oh, this is gonna feel so good. Red, blue, black, glass, chests, circuit, electric, refrigerated chest. Stickler. I'm gonna place this where it's actually gonna go, which is right here. So, this chest has a lot of inventory. That's a decent amount of inventory. 54 slots, it said. And it keeps food cool when you power it. So I am going to have to run a cable to the house. I might actually use these because these look nice. And I don't feel like running an underground cable that far. And how much does it consume? Does it say? It does not say. That doesn't say. Hopefully it's not that much because I'm only producing like 50 RF a tick. So I have efficiency upgrades, so I can toss those in. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Never mind. But yes, very good thing because all of these are decaying. And it'd be really nice to not have to constantly be coming in and removing the mold. So you might be wondering why this video is out so late. Probably can't tell in my voice anymore, but I was a little sick this week. I was planning on finishing recording this on Monday, and then I came down with a cold, and you did not want to hear me talking a few days ago. It was It's pretty bad. But I'm feeling better now. So, this electric refrigerated chest is doing pretty good. However, you see not everything's in it. Because what I found is it actually takes more power the more stuff you put inside. So as it is right now, with that amount of items, I can barely support it. I cannot support... What? This was working like 5 minutes ago. I promise. It was so working. That's something else that ended up in there. I don't need this rice grain. Take that. So now it should be generating power. There's also... I also moved the power lines to underground here instead of the floating ones because they are more efficient, which means we got a energy cube right here. So now it's very slowly gaining power. The more you have in, the more it takes. So that's good. So I'm going to try to keep a variety of stuff. You see I have a ton of grain, a ton of fruit. Things I have the most of. Other than that, that's pretty much all I've done so far. I harvested the wheat, you saw. And yeah, next episode, we got a lot of work. We got a lot of work ahead of us in general. Next episode, we do have to get started on it because the next step is a big step. It's like falling off a cliff. The next step is the arc furnace, which is a very big project. Where the heck is this book? Here it is. The next step is the arc furnace. This thing. It's pretty big. It requires another 27 reinforced blast bricks. So basically another blast furnace. Cauldrons, steel slabs, blocks of steel, light engineering blocks, heavy engineering blocks, steel scaffolding. All of that into the arc furnace, which then has to be powered because the electrolytic separators, aluminum plates. We do have the metal press. We do have the aluminum to do it. We however need an arc furnace to smelt the aluminum. Which also means we need graphite electrodes, which means we need hop graphite dust, which means we need an industrial squeezer, which means we need a crusher. So just like I did in Infinity Evolved with those 3 machines, however, there, it was pretty simple because it was just craft them. I had all the supplies. This time, not so much, because in the process of making that chest, I have just about used up all of my iron. What do I have left? I have half a stack. I have plenty of copper, but my iron. What's this? This is 12 ingots. 12 iron ingots left. And none here, none there. It's all gone. It's all gone into basically that chest and this setup over here. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. Next episode we'll be probably starting off mining and just slowly work it towards the blast furnace. But thanks for watching as always. Sorry this episode's out a little late. See you in the next one. Bye bye.